All right, collective, here we go. This is as I do after I do. Sometimes before, I did it before in July, but sometimes after I do an all signs reading. I fly over the soulmate cycle right now. And again, if you don't know what I mean by that, I got a mailbag video in my mailbag playlist called Signs, Signs, Everywhere Signs. I encourage you to watch it. You'll understand a little bit more about this mess you've got yourself in with a twin flame journey. And and it's a rocky road. This is an all signs reading. This is for everyone. If you're a person, a raccoon, we even got some chipmunks here. The chipmunks are very brave. They wear vertical stripes. That's you got only a certain little creature can pull that off. Let me tell you. Anyway, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you, you're here for a reason. And if you found Steve's Love Tarot, you probably did that for a reason. Hell, if you find anyone's tarot channel, it's probably for a reason. This is timeless. Whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it, but technically I'm pulling on August. I'm pulling on the all signs for August 2021. Overall flyover of the soulmate cycle. What actions is your soulmate going to take towards you? All right, that's the question I put out to the universe. What can these twin flame people expect in my pre-shuffle? I got the 10 of cups. We got some happiness coming, and we saw it in the majority of the sign readings for the month of August. They're all up. They're all in the monthly playlist. Go find yours. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. Anything in your chart. Any title that resonates with you. 10 of cups in my pre-shuffle tells me someone definitely sees you as their happiness, and they're coming in. There's a but attached to this, though. I feel like that but is underneath this card. It's the strength card. The strength card is somebody trying to, obviously in the simple sense, it's somebody trying to get their strength up, pull up their big girl, big boy pants and come in and get this happiness. But what's blocking this happiness here, I feel it in the energy. I call it a ravine in the energy. It's like a dip in the energy. Somebody in this connection is holding on to a grudge, okay, or something along those lines. I suspect when this person blew you off, which for most of you they did, ghosted you, breadcrumbed you, whatever, chose someone else over you, whatever. And it was a mistake. They know it was a mistake, or the 10 of cups wouldn't be here, because it's a card of pure happiness, right? This grudge is what's sort of, they feel it in their energy. They don't know what they're feeling. They're probably not an energy reader. But it kind of creates a ravine without a bridge for them to cross. And in order to get through, they've got to go through down that ravine and come up and walk through muck. And they're worried about walking through the muck. We often phrase it, a lot of readers phrase it this way, and I phrased it this way a few times. They're not sure how you're going to react. And that little pinch of fear is what's stopping this thing from coming together a little bit. Well, we can probably see that in the reading, but we'll see what the universe wants to talk about here. Let's shuffle the deck. All right, here we go. All signs, everybody. If you're a human being and you were drawn here, I'm shuffling the deck for your soulmate connection. What actions? What can my people here expect from their twin flame or deep soul connection that we've been pulling on in the month of August 2021? Yeah. As we've already seen, the 10 of cups and the strength card before the cut, we got the 2 of wands. It's setting their attention. They definitely want to come towards you. They definitely want to. I feel like it's just that ravine. Somebody's holding on to a bit of a grudge here. There's a little bit of anger on someone's side. And the other person is already afraid to be vulnerable, right? But the 6 of Pentacles here after this tells me they know they did you wrong. They know they breadcrumbed you. The connection's out of balance is what this card is telling me. The 6 of Pentacles is telling me equal give and take is required here. And in order for that, there needs to be a bridge built across that ravine, at least. And that's easily done by just sort of saying, you know what, you did this to me, fuck you. And that's it. Just let it go. You can say it out to the universe. They'll feel it because you're connected. You could tell your person to fuck off. They will feel that energy, and then just let it go. That's all you can do to anyone anyway. If somebody comes up to me in public and they're rude, I just say fuck you. I let it go. I'm done. That's it. That's my let it go. That's my safe phrase, right? That's my safe phrase. And it is what it is. I let it go. At that point, it's over. I've said my piece. Or I just ignore them, one or the other. Either way, whoever's holding on to a grudge here needs to kind of chill out a little bit. Yeah, they did what they did, but they regret what they did. And I suspect who's holding on to that grudge is the Divine Feminine, which is pretty much everybody I'm reading for. Giving the deck a final shuffle, get our overall energy, and let's pull ourselves a reading here. Let's see where we go. All right. Excuse me, I need to grab a sip of water. I'm losing my voice. All right. And if I get to coughing too much, you'll see an edit pop in. I'll have to edit it out. There was one video I did where I was just coughing and coughing and coughing. I'm like, oh shit, they're going to call 911 or call 411 and get the number for 911, then call 911. Right here, Four of Swords. But overall energy, this whole reading is clarifying the Four of Swords. This person's changed a little bit. They've had some epiphanies. This little lamb got the third eye going off. They've had some epiphanies. They've gone through some healing. When this person rejected you early on, they were in some pain about something. So it wasn't you, it was them. Okay? And that pain had nothing to do with you. I pull one clarifier here, and it's very clear they have a lot of regrets. It's the Five of Cups, my sad horse. They have a lot of regrets. They feel the loss of you, and they don't like it because they've done some healing, and they've had some epiphanies, and they've realized, and that's part of the reason that little grudge energy is kind of keeping them out. They already feel bad about it. And it's not, I'm not saying you shouldn't hold a grudge. You can do whatever the hell you want. I would, I'm human too. Hey, it is what it is. But it's a blip in the energy, and blips, especially if somebody is at all afraid of what your reaction might be, are sometimes enough to keep them away. But they have changed. They have gone through some healing, the Four of Swords here, and had some epiphanies. Right here is the, let's pull a reading. Right here is the energy around your connection. Right, very important position. Right here is how your person feels. Right here is how they feel about you. This is the hidden energy, and this is the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. And if I think, which I do think, we need to extend this one, there will be a link for an extended in the description of this video. You can pretty much bet your sweet asses there'll be a link for an extended down there. All right, because I can feel this already. All right, here we go. What's the energy around the connection right now? We already got a Ten of Cups, for God's sake. Let's pull it together. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. I felt something there. I knew. When the Ten of Cups comes out in my pre-shuffle, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This is better than the Ten of Cups. This is the Ten of Cups and the Pentacles, and it's everything. It's the whole thing. The connection right now, energetically speaking, is ripe for you two to come together. The timing is better now. They've had some healing. They've had some epiphanies. They're a slightly different person at the very least from who you were dealing with before. The energy is ripe. It's a ripe banana for you to come together right now. And it has the potential for a lot of happiness and long term. All right. How do they feel in their emotions? Page of Wands. They want to communicate. They're open. The Page of Wands is someone who's curious, someone who's open to new things they're open to communicating. That's what I'm going to say right there. That when the Page of Wands falls in their emotions, they're open to communicating and curious where this might go, which the universe says right here in the energy around the connection, 5D, but it could go very far. It could go all the way to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so they're open to communication. This is good. This is the fact that I've never said that before. Okay, just keep in mind what I've already told you. Right here, how they feel about you. Not what they show you, not what they tell you. How do they feel? Six of Wands. I mean, do I have to even? I mean, how they feel about you is you're awesome. Six of Wands, they see victory with you. It's bookending the Ten of Pentacles. How they feel about you in the soul, not what they show you, not what they tell you, is you are it. You are. They see eternal happiness with you is possible. I mean, it's the truth. That's how they feel. And what's playing out in the 3D is something else. They are, in their emotions, though, they'd really like to talk to you. I want to talk to the collective. Well, all right. All right. Hidden energy. What the universe wants you to know. Red with this 10 of Pentacles, by the way. 4 of Cups. It's everything I just told you. I said, remember everything I told you. They're afraid of how you're going to react. It's very clear. It's the 4 of Cups. They rejected you in the past. Somebody's holding a grudge. I suspect it's Divine Feminine, which is most of you watching videos right now, because the Divine Masculine's been slow to wake up to these connections in this cycle. They're afraid of how you're going to react when they reach in. And it's just that little bit that's keeping this thing from coming together with the Page of Wands here in their emotions. They're open to reaching out. They are. It's clear. It's energetically speaking, it's right here. They're afraid. Somebody that grudge is, just a little bit of negative energy. I often say, I tell you guys, in 5 quarts of chili, you put 1 drop of Windex. Okay? I'm just going to put 1 drop of Windex in. Because I'm a fucking idiot. That whole 5 quarts of chili is going to taste like Windex. With just 1 drop. 1 drop of negativity ruins everything. Everything. I tell you what. I broke up with a girl once, a long time ago, because she kept putting her bare feet up on my dashboard when I was driving the car when we were going somewhere. I asked her not to do it several times. She kept doing it. She kept doing it. And I had a hell of a time. I had these footprints all over it. Even Armor All wasn't taking them off. I'm like, God, it was the footprint car. I'm never going to be able to sell this thing. I'm going to have to explain. I was riding around with a Sasquatch. I don't know. It's like, I got Bigfoot experts coming. She had big feet. I had Bigfoot experts coming to look at my car. Jesus, what does you have in here? I told her, what the hell? Stop it. Stop it. Right here. But one little bit. They're afraid of how you're going to react. That's what the universe wants to know. It's the only thing stopping 10 Pentacles. And stopping them from reaching out. And getting this. They are a different... It really is. It's something that minor. It's very minor. What's the final outcome, Red, with this? I'm open to communication. Okay. Judgment. Well, whether they're open to communication or not, the universe is. Judgment is ruled by in the 5D, judgment is God, source, whatever you want to call it. It's a card of resurrection. Yeah, I know, and this card coming out here in the final outcome tells me some of you think this person's gone. And I saw this in the August readings. And I know this is a message for somebody. And I'm going to hammer it home to that somebody again, whoever that somebody or somebodies are. I know that they've lightened their spine a bit. And I know that you may have felt a pullback on their energy. But they're not going anywhere. They're not going. Judgment tells me they're not going anywhere. There is a second chance coming, energetically speaking, for this to come together. And I felt it here with the 10 of Pentacles. I said the energy is ripe right now for 10 Pentacles to happen. Happiness, long term, whole deal. And even in their emotions, the energy is right. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's a page. I know. But it's a curious page. It's a page who's open to learning new things. And they do feel about you that you're great. 6 of Wands. Come on. I mean, and they also see you as somebody other people like. The 6 of Wands is like a celebrity. I mean, you may not be a celebrity, but I'm saying people are drawn to you. People like you. They feel there might be, it's not really a meaning of the card, but I feel it in the energy, so I'll tell you, they feel there might be some competition for you, which is adding stress in the whole situation. And this fear here is 4 of Cups, that you're just going to do to them what they did to you, and hell, they wouldn't blame you. But judgment here is a good sign. This ain't dead. There's going to be another crack at this if you want it. If you can lighten that energy a little bit, maybe let that grudge go. Maybe just say, you know what? Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And then go on with your summer. Put your fancy sandals on. Put on your fancy new bikini. Whatever it is. I don't care. Speedo. Come on, guys. Let's bring back Speedos, right? Bottom of the deck before I shuffle for the clarifiers again. They have a lot of regret. A lot of regret. and they've gone through a lot of changes, and they've had some epiphanies. They know they did you wrong. They feel bad about it. If that makes you feel better, if that helps you release the grudge, you know, if it means something to somebody, then good. I tell you this much, if it means something to you, this person's never going to forget you. This connection, you, whatever, or both, changed their life. It's very clear in the energy, I'm telling you. I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't do that. Right here, the Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here? Energy around the connection. That's a beautiful card to have fall there, by the way. Jesus. That's unreal. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Chariot. The energy's ripe for this to come together right now. I told you the timing is better now than it was when you crossed paths. When you crossed paths with this person and they blew you off, they Four of Cups to your ass, they were in some pain. And pain is a generic category for energy readers. It's like a file cabinet. Within the drawer of pain is a bunch of files. It could have been career frustration, could have been a personal matter, it could have been family dynamic, it could have been a sick relative, maybe somebody died on their side and they were grieving. It could have been any number of things, most of which you don't know about, because this person keeps a lot to themselves. There's a lot of secrets ingrained within the energy. But the timing is better now. They're better now. They've thought about it. They know that they were rude or did you wrong or treated you bad. Whatever it was, it's going to vary. There's so many people watching these videos now. But the energy is right. And I want to emphasize that. The energy of the connection, the field of energy around this connection in you two is ripe for them to come in. Chariot, charge in. Chatty Cathy, the sun in front of Silent Bob the moon right there at the top of that card. Conversation. In their feelings, they're open to it and they're curious. They're open to new things. They're now, and they weren't open to new things when you first crossed their path. That's how this connection's changed their life. They're still a little afraid to be vulnerable. That's clear in the energy. And they are afraid that you're going to just tell them to go fuck off. It's the one thing that's, you know, kind of, well, you know, and not to defend your person, because I'm the first person to call them a fuckwit 9 times out of 10. But if you've done a lot of healing, right, one of the hardest things to do is risk that healing by getting rejected right off the top, if you're new to the healing, okay? That's one of the reasons in 12-step programs they have one of the steps, and I don't know which one it is, where you go around and apologize to everybody you've wronged, okay? I don't believe it's the 12th step. I don't believe it's the last step, but it is one of the steps, and it needs to be done. This person really wants to apologize to you. It's very clear in the energy. I'm giving you everything I got. I always do. I'm not a card reader. It's not about the cards. Cards are just pretty pictures that back up what I'm telling you, sort of prove what I'm saying. I want you to have all the information because a lot of you are suffering from this connection, and I want you to know what's going on as best the universe will allow me to tell you, because some things it won't show me. Why is the Chariot here? Yeah, ripe for coming together. The timing is better now. The Empress, it's a rooted energy. It's a tree on this card for a reason. The Empress is rooted energy. It's rooted in the ground. It's a firm foundation. It's slow, steady growth to the Ten of Pentacles. It is, in a way, the Ten of Pentacles in a major arcana card. In many ways. Not exactly, but in many ways. These 3 cards together, 2 major arcanas on top of a Ten of Pentacles, tells me the energy of the connection is ripe. The timing is good for you two to come together. It was not good, which implies everything we say has an implication in the equal and opposite reaction. Okay? It implies that it was not right in the past. Okay? That's the implication. So keep that in mind if you're a card reader. Everything you're telling people about a card has an implication. You need to consider that implication when you're reading a card. All right. So here we go. Page of Wands. Why is it here? Why now are they so open to communication? And that's really the energy I get off that. You know, open to communication. My mother's open to communication with me, but I screen. I have voicemail. I'm not always open to it. I got a few grudges. It's kind of a similar analogy. I mean, that woman will rattle me up. I don't always want to talk to her. So I scream. You know, doesn't stop her from calling, but I do scream. And right now, this person is open to communication with you, but you're screening if you're holding a grudge. You're doing what I do. You're like, yeah, bounce at the voicemail, that kind of thing. That's what the grudge energy kind of does. And I can dig it if you have a grudge against this person. They're a fuckwit. I'll say it. I'll be the first person to tell you. They shouldn't have rejected you in the past. They shouldn't have let past pain dictate how they behave in the future. You didn't do it. I'll give you the analogy. If another tarot reader hurts you in the past, don't take it out on me. I'm not that tarot reader. I'm somebody different. I'm a different tarot reader. I'm not the same. You know, there's no guarantee that I'm going to do that. Well, it's the same applies to you in your world, whatever you are to this person. Page of Wands. Why is it here? Boy, you really want me to shuffle today, don't you? Why is it here? Well, I got, 9 of Pentacles. Wow. They've gotten their shit together. They've gotten their shit together, and I have very good news. I have very good news because the next card out is the 2 of Swords reversed. This is unblocked communication. This takes this moon, this silent Bob, and moves it right out of the way and just leaves the sun. Chatty Cathy. This is 2 of Swords, unblocked communication. This person has come to some epiphanies, and at the bottom of the deck, the crossing energy on this is the Knight of Cups. This is powerful shit, guys. This person right here has found their independence in some way, either within themselves or they've left a third party. It could be that. Either way, the universe don't want to talk about that. It has a specific message for you, and I asked a specific question. So it is what it is. Yeah. The energy of how they feel in their emotions is they're open to communication. 2 of Swords reversed. Sarah Gilbert is gone from the Lightseer deck. My 2 of Swords in the Lightseer deck is Sarah Gilbert, swatting at crows, washed up sitcom star. Well, that washed up sitcom star is gone. This is reversed. The crows are gone. Everybody's gone. They're open to communication. It's the same message that I'm getting from the energy from around the Page of Wands. This is a very special reading. I did not expect this today, although I should have. I don't know why, because it's of things that happened this morning with me on my morning walk. I should have expected to this. Everybody wanted to talk to me on the morning walk. It's amazing. People, I have no idea why all of a sudden people are coming up to me chatting. I like peace and quiet on my morning walk. I still don't understand why they're all wearing Lycra. But, hey, thank you for the show. That's all I can say. Right here, 6 of Wands. What do we got here? One of the perks of living in California, I guess. California girls. Right here, 6 of Wands. What do we got? They see victory with you. They feel it. They want it. They also feel like there's some competition around you. You got kind of almost like people like you, like me, on the walks. Right? Competition. All kinds of people walking up, saying hello, doing all kinds of stuff. Not wearing much. Right here. 2 of Cups. Wow. 2 of Cups. Almost major arcana. We saw that Strength card underneath the 4 of Swords. That lion was holding one of these roses on that card in this deck. 2 of Cups. Yeah. How do they feel about you? They can feel this connection. And I saw that throughout the August readings. This came up a lot for all of you. They feel the connection. I mean, it's wow. Okay. But there it is. There's the but. Right? I knew we weren't going to get 3 beautiful cards here because otherwise the reading wouldn't make sense. This 4 of Cups wouldn't make sense. And if the reading don't make sense, you're getting erroneous things from the universe. You need to just scrap it and start over. This now it makes sense. 5 of Wands falling at the end here. Yeah, they feel the connection. Yeah, they see victory with you. And yeah, they think you're something really special with the 6 of Wands here. But here it is. There's the grudge energy. There's the but. There's this one little, and it may not be a grudge. I'm just using it as an example. Residual anger. How about that? Resentment. How about that? There's a couple of words. Whatever it is, it's creating, the best I can describe it to you energetically speaking, is a cavern or a ravine in the energy. And there's no bridge across the ravine. So this person to reach out to you, even though they want to, thinks in their mind, well, there's no bridge here. I'm tired. It's been a long journey. I'm going to have to walk down this muddy hill. I might twist my ankle on the way, and then I get injured. And then I got to walk up the hill on the other side. Again, I reiterate, they love you. They see you as absolutely spectacular. Let me be very clear about that. The only thing here in August 2021 that's stopping you two from coming together and working things out is this ravine. Is this person thinking, not being sure how you're going to react. Now you could play strategy and you could build a makeshift bridge for them. If I start seeing some cards of spying, or they start spying again, I know the spying has lightened. The energy of that has lightened. They're trying to sort of focus on other things. They're not going to succeed at that, but they're trying. It's too powerful of a connection. They feel it. The Two of Cups is telling us that. What you can do is you can just put some stuff out on your social media. Subtle things. Be clever. Don't scare them off. Just build a little bridge, a little makeshift bridge. Not much. Otherwise, if you build too much of a bridge and you pour your guts out on social media, you're going to build too much of a bridge. You're going to bring in the principle of, why should they buy the cow when the milk's for free? Don't give them the milk for free. Make them buy the cow. But let them know that the cow's for sale. You catch my drift? All right. Do what you want. It's just my advice. Now, here, hidden energies. Why is this Four of Cups here? I love it when a reading comes together. I know I'm like Hannibal from the A-Team there. But I do. I love it when the reading comes together. Everything makes sense. Everything I said is backed up in the clarifiers. The universe is with me today. It brought me that cute little blonde in the green lycra this morning, I'll tell you that. Boy, she was a chatty one. What's your name? Hi. Fuck. Jesus Christ. I never put my wedding ring in the pocket so quick. No, I'm just kidding. That's funny. All right, Four of Cups. I'm going to get smacked for that later because I think she watches these. All right, the Four of Cups. Why is it here? All right, here we go. Four of Cups. What else the universe wants us to know? The Page of Pentacles. The universe wants us to know the Page of Pentacles. Right here, Page of Communication. They want to communicate. They see the happiness with you. They want to come charging in. It's red with the Chariot. The energy is pushing them to charge in. This is a major arcana. And what I got here is a page. I got another page. Another page who's learning. Page of Pentacles is a card of learning. This person is figuring out. What the Page of Pentacles on top of the Four of Cups is telling me is they're going to get past this little fear. This isn't enough. The five, look at all this energy here. Major Ten of Pentacles, Chariot, Empress. These are major arcana cards. The Two of Cups is almost major arcana for me. It's a powerful card. The only thing in the way, even Sarah Gilbert's gone. Two of Swords reversed. They're open to communication. The only thing in the way is this little pissant Five of Wands energy. It's not that big a deal. This is telling me, these two cards are telling me they're going to get over it. They're going to think about it for a while and probably overthink it. Overthink it to shit because they're prone to doing that. But it is what it is. This is saying they're going to get over it. And I believe they will. Because even this Page of Pentacles is a stronger card, energetically speaking, than this little Five of Wands. This is bullshit. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Oops. Seven of Cups. They're working it out. The Page of Pentacles is a card of learning. Okay? Someone who's studying something. Someone's learning. And it's studious communication. They've figured out what they're going to say. They're working it out. They're getting past this. Right now, the Seven of Cups is this Page of Pentacles just going through the options. What are my options here? And there's a little bit of confusion, and again, there's illusion here. It's overthinking on some level. Overthinking. And it's easy to do that. This card is read with the Empress here in my reading. The Empress is a steady, nurturing, loving, rooted, long-term growth energy. Slow, steady, long-term growth. This here, this is a page. It's a little bit frantic. It's a little bit, oh God, you know, whatever, I don't know, what should I, you know, but it's like that. So, but the universe is pretty clear that they're going to work it out. They're going to choose some option here. They want to communicate. They've gotten their shit together, and they see that you have your shit together. Nine of Pentacles. They know. Two of Swords reversed. This Judgment card is read with all this. Judgment in the final outcome pretty much says this is going to happen. There will be a chance put in front of each of you to resurrect this thing. Phoenix from the ashes. So again, if they're not spying, if you feel like they've pulled away, they may have, but they'll be back. Mark my words, they'll be back. Nobody going anywhere here. It's a very powerful connection. Empress and the Two of Cups in the same reading. Empress is a magnetic pole, by the way. The Empress falling in the energy of the connection, they have a magnetic pull towards you and you towards them. It cuts both ways. It is a powerful force. And magnetism is the opposite of, is the like electricity and the magnetism. They're yin and yang of one another. So they are, each one is required for the other to happen. So, you know, it cuts both ways. It's going on in both directions. But they definitely, if they are trying to slip away, and I did see a Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck when I pulled this Seven of Cups. If they are trying to slip away, they're just fooling themselves. It's nothing to worry about. Wise Judgment here. What's the final on this? Union, Three of Cups. This is a powerful card, Three of Cups. Yeah, it means third party sometimes, and some people just pan it off as that. Okay? But we're talking about the final outcome on top of Judgment here. Resurrection. Something from the past coming back. Something you thought was gone and dead. Three of Cups is union, celebration. But it's water. It's an equal flow of water. Also, because it's read with the Nine of Pentacles on the third party front, as if it's not clear from this reading, whatever that third party is, even if they're still with it, they don't give as much a shit about it as they do you. Or it may be gone, whatever the third energy is. Whether there's a third energy or not, this says you're coming together. There's going to be union here. There is going to be union here. This is very interesting because I got two cards here. I've got the King of Cups as the final outcome. This just tells me, you know, communication's unblocked, yes, but this person is still a little afraid to be vulnerable. And probably a lot of that fear is stemming from, yeah, some past pain within them, but also some worry about what you're going to say. But also I get, well, I get the Seven of Swords as a crossing card. It came back again. It was, you know, and under the deck is death. So this is death, rebirth. Death is like, it's kind of like the World card in a way. One way ends and something new is birthed. We're going to need some truth. You're going to have to be sure. This is a card of deception, the Seven of Swords over the top. It's just saying that, yeah, they're coming in, and it is saying that they're still a little bit vulnerable with the King of Cups. The King of Cups has a full cup of love, but doesn't always share it in entirety. Half a cup, quarter of a cup, whatever. The amount, it's saying right here with the Seven of Swords crossing it, that what they're telling you, however much they're telling you they care about you, is nothing compared to how much they actually care about you. They're still not going to open up fully. They're not opening the floodgates. And that's on some level understandable, but they're still a fuckwit for doing that based on how much time has passed. But there is transformation coming to this with Death card at the bottom. This is Major Arcana. This would be the card that lays over the top here. In fact, I can just put it there, because then I can see that underneath it is the Ace of Wands. So that's the rebirth that's coming. Death, rebirth. This is underneath death. at the bottom of the deck. So this tells me that what the rebirth is a passionate new beginning. The Ace of Wands is always a new beginning. And something very passionate. And explosive as well. How about that? So, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful reading. If you've been waiting to hear from this person, there's a good chance you will in the month of August. As I said with the August energies and the August readings, the August monthlies, the overall energy I get from August is one of you finally finding out some things that you didn't know. Someone who's been keeping secrets, revealing secrets. Someone who's been keeping feelings hidden, revealing those feelings. The only thing stopping it is a little Five of Wands. You know? Not even a Two of Swords anymore, technically. Just 5 wands. Just a little bit of worry that, you know, how you're going to react. I think it's very minor, and the universe says they'll probably get over it on their own. It's not enough to stop them. It's a very powerful connection. We got powerful cards here. The last card out in the main reading is the Death card. I mean, that's spectacular. And underneath it was an Ace of Wands. It's really spectacular. Plus, the energy of the connection is ripe, and the timing is right now, that it can come together here in August 2021. And what is August 2021? It's from right now, which is July 29th, right? Is that what it says? I don't know. July 29th, I'm pulling this reading right up through the month of August, right up through probably the first few days or so of September. I'm not a time lord, and no reader is. There's no time in the cards that we're pulling. There's no such thing in the energy. So I can set a parameter, but the universe will do whatever the fuck it wants because it don't have a calendar. It didn't go to the 99-cent store and get its calendar back in January. The universe don't do that. I'm asking the universe now if there's anything else you need to know before I go pull some voodoo in an extended reading and find out what all this, why all of a sudden this shit is here. Why all of a sudden is this Two of Swords reversed? Why all of a sudden is the timing right? Why all of a sudden is whatever, and why, what's this, what happened here that they're so afraid of your reaction? Maybe we'll find out about that too. And then we'll find out specifically what actions they're going to take towards you and get you some advice. All right. I got my shuffle. They're coming. They're coming. Knight of Wands and the World at the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles. They're coming. This is red. I told you Death was almost like the World card. Right here, it's a very powerful card. Last card of the major arcana. The end of a journey. One cycle ends, a new cycle begins. What cycle is that? It's them, Knight of Wands, rushing in with messages. Three of Pentacles. I can't say this is emotional immaturity or a player card. I got to look at the card that reads after it. The card that reads after is Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, which is practical. It's a practical card. It's a card of working together to build a foundation of trust, a foundation of whatever. It's beautiful. It's beautiful energy. It really is, and it's taken a spell to come because I have underneath that I have the Knight of Pentacles. It's right here, Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a spell. It's taken a long time for this to happen. All right, I'm going to go pull some voodoo in the extended reading. We'll find out why all of a sudden Sarah Gilbert, Two of Swords, is reversed here. And we're going to use the Lightseer deck. So we might see Sarah Gilbert. How exciting. We're going to find out why that's reversed. I might pull just a few more cards on how they feel about you just for fun. I'm also going to take a look at why the energy is right now. Why this is okay now. You know, and within that, I suspect we'll find out what happened in the past here and why they're worried about this. Find out what actions they're going to take towards you and get you some advice for what you should be doing right now. I don't know. We'll see. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. Very casual with my extended, so you know, there you go. If you offend easily, you'll love it. I'll put it that way. No, I'm just teasing. No, it's cool. I hope this reading was helpful to you. It's a good way to wrap the month and all signs for August. Give us a flyover of the soulmate connection. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everybody who shares. All right, link is in the description for the extended. I'm going to go pull it right now.